Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, I am going to be talking about the $70,000 Bitcoin prophecy. Exactly how it will be fulfilled and when. So if you want to find out more, stay tuned. What's up guys? Randall here. Today's episode, I am talking about the $70,000 Bitcoin prophecy. You see, the other day, a couple days ago, I had the most vivid dream I have had in a long time. And no, it did not include me and a whole bunch of scantily clad girls. It was Bitcoin actually going up to $70,000. I was watching the chart on TradingView with my dad. I saw Bitcoin price going up and up and up and up, and it did this almost in front of my eyes, like it went up that quickly. So it got me thinking this was a prophetic vision. Now, some of you don't believe this stuff, but this stuff is true. There are actually 5 types of prophetic dreams, and oftentimes they can come true. And this was one of the most realistic dreams I've ever had. So I wanted to take a look at why and how and when this is going to happen and share that with you. Because guys, if you remember, we are less than a month until the Bitcoin halving. 23 days. That's a little over 3 weeks until the Bitcoin halving. In case that has not sunk in, money moves based on supply and demand. The price goes down when there's more supply than demand. The price goes up when there's more demand than supply. It's based on supply and demand. And in 23 days, we are going to be cutting the Bitcoin price we're going to be doubling it. We're going to be cutting the supply in half, the incoming supply. Now, when that happens, we see stuff like here on the Bitcoin stock to flow model. This has matched up almost perfectly. And we're at this point right here where guess what? The price is going to have to go up based on simple supply and demand. And even if we take a look at the long-term charts, I mean, the price goes up and up and up. We're right where we should be for Bitcoin price pre-halving based on the previous 2 halvings. And guess what? Shortly after the halving, the price goes up. It breaks the previous all-time high. And right after it does that, it goes up orders of magnitude. This is a logarithmic chart. Here it goes from $33 to $1,000. Here it goes from $1,000 to $20,000. So orders of magnitude, it climbs after it breaks that all-time high, which happens right after the halving, which in case you guys forgot, is only 23 days away. Now, some people may be pessimistic. As a matter of fact, if you take a look at the fear and greed index, most people are fearful right now because they're uncertain of what's going to happen in the economy. But that's oftentimes the best time to buy. You want to buy when blood is in the streets, not financial advice. Do what you want with your own money. But let's just take a look at what's going to happen with the halving. This is TradeBlock analyzing Bitcoin mining profitability following the halving and its indication for price. And if we take a look at this, summarized all the way down here in this estimated cost breakdown, okay, pre-halving, the break-even cost for mining a Bitcoin, that includes the costs for the mining devices, the ASICs miners, that includes the cost for electricity for any people working there, any other costs they have. The break-even cost for mining 1 Bitcoin on average is $6,851. We're right now at $7,000, just above that point. But right now, for every block that's mined, miners get 12.5 Bitcoin. What's going to happen after that halving right around May 13th, 2020, is that the Coinbase reward is going to drop by half. So every time they mine a block, they're going to be mining the same identical block, but this time they're only going to be getting 6.25 Bitcoin, half of what they were previously getting. That would make the break-even cost twice that, but actually more than twice that, because what's happening the same time there is a halving, the hash rate is actually increasing, so it's going to require more energy to mine the same block. So therefore, at that point, Bitcoin is going to be $15,000, $15,062 for the break-even cost to mine 1 Bitcoin. Now, what's going to happen then? Well, miners are not going to be wanting to sell their Bitcoin for less than what it costs them to make a Bitcoin. So they're going to be holding on to their Bitcoin. That means there's a lot less Bitcoin they're going to be entering circulation. Now, we have big players like the Cash App, like Grayscale, who are buying up tons of Bitcoin. They're buying up Before pre-halving, they were buying up a third of the Bitcoin. After halving, they're going to be buying up 2/3 of the total Bitcoin produced. Well, there's going to be a lot less Bitcoin entering circulation. Now, miners aren't going to start selling it until the price hits probably about $15,000. So right around here where the mouse is, if you can see that. But you see, look at that. $15,000 is very close to $20,000. When the price starts getting there, all the people who sold out at the top of $20,000 here, they're going to be saying, oh my goodness, is Bitcoin going up to $20,000? Was it a mistake to sell? Should I not have sold? Because a lot of them, they may have sold at like $12,000, $10,000, something like that. They'll be like, oh, this is a mistake. It actually is going up there. And then the price is going to go up to $20,000. And at that point, people are going to say, oh my goodness, it's now $20,000. It was a complete mistake to sell. It's going to go higher. People were saying $1 million. Where's it going to go to? And at that point, what's going to happen is the price is going to go higher and higher and higher and higher, probably up here to around $100,000. Because if we take a look back at the stock to flow model, the next stock to flow point is right around $100,000. Okay, so Bitcoin most likely is going to go all the way up to $100,000. Peak there and then drop back a little bit to where? My prophetic dream of $70,000. So, can dreams be true? I know Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream, and I had a dream too. My dream said a $70,000 Bitcoin. I woke up the most elated, the most excited I've been in such a long time because Bitcoin was $70,000. So I want to know, down in the comments, let me know what you would do when Bitcoin hits $70,000. What you would do with $70,000 Bitcoin. Let me know with that. I will catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Lastly, guys, check out the Celsius wallet. I've been talking about this. People are on tough financial times right now. $70,000 Bitcoin, I forgot to mention when that will happen. That will probably happen based on this right here and this right here. It will probably happen sometime around September, October of 2021. Because if you can see, price lag behind by a couple months. Again, here, price lag behind by a couple months. So probably around September of 2021. So people may need money until then. Well, you can borrow against your assets tax-free. You can do that with Celsius Wallet. Check it out. I'll post a link down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.